heard a little bit about. He was in there all by himself, sitting at a table, crying.
That trauma, the sadness, the losses is very moving to me. And so I'm very fragile right now.
More than 50 years have passed, but to Tucker Smallwood, it still feels like yesterday.
That's me on the right.
He served our Army for 3 years in Vietnam, commanding a mobile advisory team. But in 1969, he was pronounced dead.
My carotid artery was severed, and my vagus nerve was severed too, which meant I couldn't speak, but I could whisper. And so I whispered for about 25 minutes, trying to call an extraction and for help, and nobody responded.
Smallwood miraculously survived physically, but mentally and emotionally, he still suffers greatly from PTSD.
I was self-destructing. I was a very unhappy person because I didn't think I deserved to live. A lot of people that I cared about didn't come home.
Pain only truly understood by those going through this, which is why these events are so vital, to support each other and honor the lifelong sacrifice nearly 3 million Americans have made serving in Vietnam.
It taught me dedication, taught me discipline. A lot of us did what we thought the country wanted us to do. We stood tall and followed orders.
We just didn't leave to go bomb a village or whatever. We followed orders, and you know, I was spit at. So when it first was happening,
the biggest thing that we had to do was to understand what other people were unable to understand about us, why we didn't just go and just fit in.
I wrote a book and published it in 2006, trying to help families understand why their fathers and sons and brothers came home changed. There's not a whole lot normal about war, particularly what the war was for many of us.
What do you think is the bottom line of that book?
Life beats the out of the alternatives.
Though it's left many with a lifetime of guilt and trauma and scars that will never fully heal.
Many of us are in pain. Life is pain, but we're grateful to be alive.
After he survived and recovered from his injury, Smallwood actually moved to New York City and became an actor on Broadway and in film and television. To all of our Vietnam veterans out there, thank you for your service. Reporting live in downtown LA, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
I'm glad he's telling his story.